guys. Welcome to Mask Off with Meek. I am super excited to be here. Another happy Tuesday. So let's get right into our discussion tonight. You know the song, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Yes, I can see clear now that the rain is gone. That is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So when we think about the rain, right? No one likes the rain. No, well, some people like the rain. But most people, they can't stand the rain, right? They don't want to go through anything. And we know on this journey called life, we're going to experience some rainy days. We're going to experience some cloudy nights. We're going to experience some hurricanes that's going to come through here and knock the wind out of us. But it's how we face the storm that's going to determine on how we're going to be able to see clear once the rain is gone. So buckle up, let's get into it. So in life, we understand that we are going to experience some rain, right? We're going to experience some uncertainty. We're going to experience some loss. We're going to experience some transformations that we are willing to do, and some of them we're not. And so God understands that we're human first, and we don't always want to trust his way of doing things, even though we say, God, I trust you. God, whatever you say, I say yes to your will, yes to your way. But do you really? Do you really say yes to his will, yes to his way? I'll do it if you do it this way, God, But when he takes us on a detour, are we willing to do it? It's like when we have our GPS, right? We have it pulled up. We put the address in there. It's giving us a little quick ETA. Hey, this is how long it's going to take you to get to your destination. And we're en route. And we know that, hey, at 7:25, I'm arriving. Well, what happens when you get to a stop sign and the GPS glitches on you? And when it was telling you to go right, now it's telling you to go left. And it was telling you to go straight, now it's telling you to do a U-turn. Right? In the middle of the street, it's telling you to detour. What happens? We get frustrated. We're yelling at the GPS. We're upset, saying, oh gosh, what happened? Right? This is not the way I'm supposed to go. Right? But we don't know that detour is keeping us out of traffic. That detour is keeping us from construction. Right? That detour is keeping us from a wreck that we could be having. So sometimes we look at detours as a punishment or something we did wrong, or just something to frustrate us. But that's not always the case. Sometimes God allowed detours to happen to save our life. Right? God always sends warning before destruction. And so sometimes instead of us getting frustrated with God, getting frustrated with ourselves or other people, we need to embrace the detours. Because sometimes that detour is what's going to keep us out of the rain, not as long as we would be in it if we would just listen to God's voice, right? If we just listen to his voice, we wouldn't be in the rain as long as we've been. So I just want to encourage you to know that sometimes life is going to cause us to have some seasons of detours. It's going to have some cloudy days. It's going to have some things that's just going to get us all upset and wondering, who are we? Or do we trust God? Who is God? Where is he at? Right? But if we trust him, we trust his timing, that he's going to work it all out. I mean, looking back at the things that I've went through, I've been through a divorce. I've had loss of friends, loss of loved ones that, almost took me out of here from grief, right? That was some blows, back-to-back blows that I endured in my life, right? Like I said before, going from a household of 5 to 1, that's been a challenge, right? And so going through these different storms, losing my job during COVID, right? It's so many things that I can talk about that I've endured that, I should have lost my mind. But it was my thought process. It was my outlook and my perspective is what kept my peace. Is what kept me sane during those moments that I could have lost my mind, right? It was my faith in God. It was my faith in myself, knowing that if God brought it to me, that he's going to bring me through it. And so, We look at storms as sometimes, what did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve this? Why is this happening to me? Right? And we take it personal. It's personal because it's your journey, right? But it's also not personal. Because if we don't endure some storms, if we don't endure some things in life, and everything was just peachy cream all the time, then will we really know how strong we are? Will we really need God? Will we really need faith? Will we really even need each other? We wouldn't, because things will just be perfect. But we don't live in a perfect world, right? We're imperfect people. We sin every day. We make mistakes every single day. And it's because we put our hope and our trust and our faith in God that He's going to help us through these tough times called life, And it's through the storms that we realize that God is truly washing away some unnecessary things, right? He's washing away some bad habits. He's washing away some things that can't come along on this journey with us. And so instead of looking at going through things and storms as a bad thing, let's look at it as a blessing. Because sometimes God gives warning before destruction. He gives us the opportunity to be able to go through some things to grow and to mature. And so I want to leave you with this. Martin Luther King says, it's only when it's dark enough that you can see the stars.